that we should know that without Rup Dhyan, any kind of practice of devotion is futile. There is no meaning of that kind of devotion. So we have to practice this also, to do Rup Dhyan. This is the essence of devotion. The devotion starts right from here. Otherwise you are just multiplying in zero. So do Rup Dhyan. Now you are able to do Rup Dhyan, because it will be very difficult in the beginning. Sometimes his face will come in front of your eyes, sometimes one thing, sometimes another thing, only anything will come in your mind, but you cannot visualize the entire form of God. But gradually after practice, you will be able to do that. And now, when you started doing Rup Dhyan, the third step is this, that you should try to shed tears in remembrance of God. Why? Why should we shed tears when we are practicing devotion? You may think that we always cry in this material world. And if we are worshipping God, even then we have to cry. Even then we have to shed tears. Why? Because when you really remember someone and you really feel this, that you are away from your beloved God, you are very far from Him. He alone is mine. I belong to Him alone, but I cannot see Him. So when you will feel like you are desperate to see God now, then, or you will think sometimes about His pastimes, sometimes about His attributes, then you will feel like shedding tears out of love for God. And if you are shedding tears out of love, then it purifies the heart. Prema vari binu sunu kharai, abhi antar mal kabahu ki jai. Tulsidas Ji is challenging. Without shedding tears for him, you cannot purify your heart. Impossible. And now you have started shedding tears for him, and now you have to increase it. And after that, you will feel some symptoms of ecstasy in your body. Istambha svedotha romancha swarvedotha vepatu vevarnamashukralaya ityashtav satvika smrita. Sometimes your body, when you are remembering God, shedding tears for Him, then sometimes your body becomes stiff, like the pillar. Sometimes it will sweat like anything. Sometimes horripilation, each and every hair of your body will stand. Sometimes when you are singing in ecstasy, if you are drowned in the ecstasy of love of God, then your voice will be changed. Sometimes the body will shake like this, like the patient of hysteria. It will shake. And sometimes the color of your body will be changed. So gradually you will see, first symptom of love is horripilation and tears. And it will increase day by day. You will feel that you are now more desperate to see Him. Every time you will feel that you are getting closer to God. Now you cannot live without Him. Now you cannot live without Him. And then you will wait for Him each and every moment. When that moment will come in your life, when you will think that if I won't see God right now, then I will die. Now I cannot bear separation from God more than this. I will die for sure without Him. Then God will also feel the same way. He will also be unable to live without you, and He will immediately appear in front of you. He will give darshan. And once you will see God, then you are free from Maya forever. You will always enjoy the divine love bliss. You will always enjoy the divine pastimes of God. And you will be a participant in all the divine pastimes of God. You will enjoy the divine attributes of God. And you will enjoy all these things so much every time that millions of years may pass, but you will never be bored, because the divine bliss is ever new and ever increasing. So once we have to realize God by sadhana, we have to do the sadhana, and for sadhana we have to have the guidance of a real spiritual master who is himself treading on the path of devotion. So he, the one who is the saint, real saint, a God-realized saint of the path of devotion, he can only give you the true guidance, and then there is no delay in realization of God. And this is the aim of a life. The human body is given only for this purpose. Just think that all what you do in your life could be done in any other life, whether you are animal or bird, whatever. You can do other things in other lives as well. But to attain knowledge of philosophy and to realize God is not possible in any other life except the life of a human being. Namanusham vinanyatra tattva jnanam tu labhyate. Garuda Purana is saying that without having the human body, we cannot make any progress in the line of devotion, and thus we cannot realize God in any other form. So, but we have to start our sadhana in this way. This is a very concise introduction of the real devotion. Whenever I have time, sometimes when I will come here, I will speak on devotion only, on the very important parts of devotion only for 7 days, 8 days. Then I can clarify everything, that what is the importance of what thing and how can we practice devotion, living in the material world and performing all our duties in the material world. Because any scripture does not allow you to leave the world. No. Where will you go after leaving the world? You don't have to leave the world. You have to live in your family. You have to do all your duties. Besides that, you have to remember God all the time. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusma yuddhecha. He is giving this instruction to Arjuna, that sarveshu kaleshu. All the time you have to remember me. You have to surrender. Surrender means mayeva manadhasva may buddhi nivesha. The surrender of mind and intellect, both. So, how can we surrender the mind living in the material world? This is a very important topic, but I will discuss about it some other time.